Luxury cars are amazing when they're new, but the real test comes after the warranty expires. That's when repair bills start piling up, and you find out if your car was built to last or just built to impress in the showroom. The good news is, not every luxury sedan turns into a money pit. Some are absolutely worth keeping long after the warranty. So today, we're counting down the 10 best and most reliable luxury sedans that are still worth owning years down the road. Number 10, the Volvo S90 Recharge T8. This is the one for people who care as much about design as they do about power. It looks like it belongs in a Scandinavian art museum, but under the hood, it's a rocket. 455 horsepower, 523 pound-feet of torque, and 0 to 60 in just 4.5 seconds. It launches like an EV thanks to its electric motor, then the turbo and supercharger kick in and sling you down the road. It sounds complicated, but Volvo's worked out most of the early bugs. Keep the software up to date, take care of it, and this sedan will hold up well past 6 figures on the odometer. Average repair costs are reasonable, and depreciation lands in the mid-40s. It's not a canyon carver, but as a stylish torquey cruiser, it's surprisingly dependable. Number 9, the Acura TLX A-Spec with super handling all-wheel drive. Think of it as a grown-up sports sedan that doesn't scream for attention. It's got 272 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque, and a 10-speed automatic that actually works the way it should. 0 to 60 comes in under 6 seconds. No, it's not a BMW M car, but it doesn't try to be. What it is a sedan that feels tight, balanced, and fun to drive even with high mileage. Because it's built on Honda bones, it's reliable in a way that German rivals usually aren't. Infotainment feels dated, but the drivetrain is rock solid, the suspension is tough, and it'll happily carry on to 150,000 miles and beyond. Repair costs average under $4,000 over 5 years. Depreciation sits in the low 40s, and owners consistently say it outperforms expectations. Number 8, the Genesis G83.5T Sport. Here's a car that feels like someone blended the best of a BMW 5 Series and a Mercedes E-Class, but skipped the part where it constantly breaks down. You get a twin-turbo V6 with 375 horsepower, 0 to 60 in just under 5 seconds, and an all-wheel drive system that makes it feel planted and confident. The interior is pure class, stitched leather, mood lighting, dual 12-inch screens. If the badge wasn't there, you'd swear this was a $90,000 Mercedes. The drivetrain is proven, the platform is solid, and the only complaints are minor tech glitches here and there. Repair costs over 5 years sit around $5,000. Depreciation is just under 50%, and owners consistently call it underrated, underpriced, and over-delivering. Number 7, the Audi A655 TFSI Quattro. If you want confidence in the snow, class on the freeway, and tech that doesn't require 3 PhDs to operate, this is the one. The A6 comes with 335 horsepower, a smooth 9-speed automatic, and 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. This generation's V6 has finally proven itself reliable. The days of endless carbon buildup and misfires are mostly gone. Sure, you might see a frozen infotainment screen or a glitchy parking sensor, but that's about it. Repair costs average about $6,000 over 5 years. Depreciation comes in at the mid-40s, and owners say it still drives like new past 65,000 miles. In short, it's classy, competent, and finally dependable. Number 6, the Lexus ES 300h Ultra Luxury. Not every luxury car has to be fast. Sometimes, real luxury is knowing you won't see a check engine light for the next decade. The ES 300h isn't exciting, but it's bulletproof. 215 horsepower, 44 miles per gallon, and a powertrain borrowed straight from Toyota's famously reliable hybrids. Brakes last forever, tires wear slowly, and repairs are practically non-existent. Over 5 years, you're looking at less than $2,000 in maintenance. Depreciation is low, fuel costs are tiny, and owners regularly report putting hundreds of thousands of miles on these cars without issues. If your idea of luxury is never worrying about reliability, this is the car for you. Number 5, the BMW 540i iX Drive. Finally, a BMW sedan you don't have to be afraid of. This one's powered by the legendary B58 inline-6 with 375 horsepower and nearly 400 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 takes just 4.6 seconds. The engine is smooth, strong, and far more reliable than the BMW motors of the past. Pair it with the bulletproof ZF 8-speed transmission, and you've got a car that can deliver thrills without the constant repair bills. Known issues? Maybe a valve cover gasket down the road, but nothing catastrophic. Repair costs average around $6,000 over 5 years. Depreciation hovers around 50%, and buyers say it's the only BMW they aren't afraid to own past warranty. For anyone who still wants driving excitement but doesn't want the drama, this is the sweet spot. Number 4, the Mercedes-Benz E354 Matic. This generation of the E-Class is what Mercedes should have been building all along. The E350 is smooth, comfortable, and finally reliable. 255 horsepower, a turbocharged mild hybrid engine, and a 9-speed automatic that shifts seamlessly. 0 to 60 takes 6 seconds, but the real story is how this car cruises. Silent, refined, and rock solid. The drivetrain has proven durable, and the 4MATIC all-wheel drive system inspires confidence. The only real drawbacks are expensive parts like LED headlights and fussy touchpad controls. But as far as reliability goes, this is one of the best Benz sedans in years. Repair costs average just over $5,000 across 5 years. Depreciation sits around 47%, and owners happily report passing 80,000 miles without a single hiccup. Number 3, the Genesis G72.5T. This one's all about driving fun without the long-term punishment. 300 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, and 0 to 60 in just over 5 seconds. It's tight, planted, and feels way more expensive than it actually is. Genesis has worked out most of the early issues, so the G70 is proving to be solid as the miles add up. Brakes can wear quickly if you drive it hard, and some of the interior materials feel a little budget, but those are small trade-offs. Repair costs come in around $4,000 over 5 years. Depreciation sits at 45%, and owners love how it blends sportiness with reliability. Think of it as a Korean BMW with none of the headaches. Number 2, the Lexus GS 350 F Sport. This is the one they should never have discontinued. It runs a naturally aspirated V6, 311 horsepower, and 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds. No turbos, no gimmicks, just smooth and dependable Lexus engineering. The GS feels alive when you push it, but it's also built to run for hundreds of thousands of miles. Common issues? Maybe a rear shock leak past 90,000 miles, but that's about it. Repair costs average under $4,000 over 5 years, and depreciation has already bottomed out, so resale value is strong. Owners consistently say it's the most reliable driver's sedan Lexus ever built. If you find a clean one, don't hesitate. Number 1, the Toyota Crown Platinum. This car came out of nowhere, but it's quickly proven itself as the smartest luxury sedan to own today. 340 horsepower, nearly 400 pound-feet of torque, and 0 to 60 in just over 5 seconds. All-wheel drive is standard, and the hybrid turbo setup blends power and efficiency with Toyota's trademark reliability. The interior is plush, quiet, and packed with modern tech. And unlike some rivals, it stays rattle-free as the miles climb. Fuel economy lands at around 30 miles per gallon. Repair costs are low at about $3,500 over 5 years, and depreciation is minimal because demand is high. Owners say it feels like a Lexus with Toyota reliability, and that makes it a no-brainer at the top of this list. At the end of the day, real luxury isn't about how a car feels the day you drive it off the lot. It's about how it holds up at 80,000 miles on a rainy Monday morning when you just need it to work. These 10 sedans have proven they can handle that moment. They don't need you to baby them. They'll reward you long after the warranty, and they won't drain your bank account in year 6. That's what makes them the best luxury sedans worth owning past warranty.